Good boy.
On this episode,
That must have really hurt. This guy's run so fast.
brave Zeus has a shocking injury.
Oh, that is definitely broken.
But will Gerardo be able to save his shattered leg?
Zeus, was that right?
Zeus, 3-year-old.
On the Gold Coast, an emergency patient has been rushed in to Gerardo. It's a badly injured 2-year-old greyhound called Zeus.
Zeus was brought down to us because he was racing around the track, he slipped, and they think he may have broken his leg.
So one of the nurses there has been able to wrap it up for us.
And she did a pretty good job. Luckily, there were some vet nurses there that were able to stabilise his fracture with a splint.
Just worried because he was going into a bit of shock.
Get some pain relief for him, we'll make him feel more comfortable. Hey Zeus, it's okay, mate. Good boy. That must have really hurt. He must have been hooning down around the track. This guy's run so fast.
Boy.
Owners Christina and Howard have had the rescue greyhound for just 1 week.
Zeus is the most docile, friendly, beautiful nature dog. He's a dream dog. He loves to run, but then on a corner, he fell and, well, it was hanging, so.
He seems okay, his back legs. Just gonna check his other front leg. That's right, that pain relief will be kicking in soon, mate. You'll feel a lot better soon.
Zeus needs urgent x-rays.
Greyhounds are pretty robust creatures. They're designed to run fast, but when something goes wrong, when they fall over, they hit at high impact, so things can be disastrous. One of my biggest concerns is he may have shattered that bone beyond repair. Can't imagine how fast you may be running. Wow, oh
just
my.
there, just there.
He's up in
Here, and he got up again. That's when I got a shock and dropped the camera.
Oh, he fully rolled, didn't he?
A trip to the park has ended in a dash to emergency for the devastated owners of 2-year-old greyhound Zeus.
The next step is obviously we would take him to x-rays. The big unknown is how severe the fracture is. So,
That's understandable.
yeah.
Gerardo's worried the young dog may have shattered his front leg beyond repair.
Hello. Zeus, oh, he's the most friendly, beautiful nature dog. Ooh.
He looks really comfy now, doesn't he?
Yeah.
What we're going to do now is place an IV catheter, start him on some fluids, then we're going to do an anaesthetic and take him to x-rays. Good boy.
Best patient ever.
Yes, he's been a very boy. He's not even moved.
No, he hasn't.
The most important thing we need to determine is how bad that fracture really is. It's time to find out what happened, hey? The worst case scenario is the fracture is in multiple pieces and it could be too difficult to repair. Okay. Well, they did a good job.
Quick-thinking nurses at the park were able to apply a makeshift splint to Zeus's leg.
What do you think that is?
It's just a pen.
That's a pen. So what they did is they used 2 pens and it's formed a splint on either side of the fracture. That was really good thinking because that makes him feel a lot more comfortable almost immediately. How's it going? Is he okay?
Yeah, he's nice and stable.
Nice and stable, because once we take this off, he might experience some pain. Oh no. That is definitely broken. He's just removed the bandages and immediately I can tell it's completely fractured. He's broken both bones and his lower forelimb there straight in 2. Well, let's take an x-ray and have a look and see, hey? The other thing I'm concerned about is that I can see there's bleeding there, which means that there actually may be bone that has penetrated through to the skin to the outside. That is a big infection risk. X-ray.
Inch.
This must have been incredibly painful for Zeus. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. This is not so good for Zeus. We got some more x-rays and things just look worse. This is his right leg, this is his normal leg, and this is his left. And that's even possibly a piece of bone sticking out through the skin. This is a serious fracture.
The young greyhound is going to need immediate surgery with an orthopaedic specialist.
My job today is to stabilise Zeus, keep him comfortable, clean out the wound, and then get him prepared and ready for specialist surgery, because this is a fracture that I don't want to touch. I'm hoping that there's no bone poking through. Oh no, that is his bone. Now that we know it's an open fracture, our biggest concern is infection. We're going to flush the area and start him on some IV antibiotics. Anyway, we can change gloves and then we'll do the final flush in there, hey? Yeah. So what we're doing now is flushing the inside of the hole where the bone is, because there's exposed bone there now. The flush is really important because if we can get rid of any debris that's in there, then that will reduce the risk of infection occurring later. Bones do not like infection. Let's wrap him up, hey? Here we go, see if we can get this rolling. So what we're doing now is replacing a Robert Jones bandage. So it's a real thick layer of cotton, and then we'll compress this cotton down and it'll form a nice compressive bandage that will keep swelling down and stabilise the fracture at the same time. Sound like a watermelon?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
We know when it's right, when we can flick it and it sounds like a watermelon. It means that the pressure is enough. It's been a rough day for Zeus. He's got a significant fracture. It's going to cause him a lot of pain. My hope is that they can fix it. We've done everything we can for Zeus. Now it's time for the surgeons to work their miracles. You rest up, mate.
Our friends at Budget Direct provide pet insurance that can help you with the cost of treatments like these.
Hey, a little fighter boy.
This may avoid you having to make a heartbreaking decision about the care your best friend needs. Pet insurance solved with Budget Direct.
Hi, I'm Dr. Danny. If you enjoyed this video, then please remember to subscribe to the Bondi Vet YouTube channel. Click on the screen now to continue watching more great content.